Yes, hello folks, welcome back. I'm hoping you are well. And of course, this is Politica, and here we decode power, we dissect Kenya. Now, the opposition is still maintaining that the by-elections were rigged, and they are threatening to overturn the swearing in of Wamuthende and Dakwa. They said Ruto had a great interest in Mount Kenya and Western region. He wants to impose his people as the leaders there.
Our country is at crossroads, and it is up to us to weigh where we may have gone wrong and where we need to correct. Bere and Malava and all this by-elections, something was terribly wrong.
Wiper Patriotic Front leader Kalonzo Musyoka said results in Bere and Malava were manipulated and warned that the country is edging back toward the dark days of electoral malpractice. Kalonzo insisting that opposition candidates did not lose the by-elections, hinting at foul play he'd reveal later when the time is right.
As we lay him to rest, the party that he so proudly led and was part of has just gone through a by-election. I want to, in my own view, say DP did not lose in Bere North.
He has taught us that we can remain and have fidelity.
In Mount Kenya, of course, is forcing Kindiki to be the leader. And of course, in Western region, is forcing Mudavadi and Wetangula to be the leaders there. So that in the next elections, he can actually convince the country that Western region and Mount Kenya region will vote for him. And of course, these regions carry over 15 million votes combined, especially Mount Kenya. Mount Kenya alone carries 8 million votes. So 8 million votes as a politician, you will never, ignore. You can never ignore. Because Gachagua had said that there was no way he would allow his Mount Kenya people to vote for Ruto, who has betrayed the mountain.
Na nikwambie William Ruto, ulikuwa unafikiria ati utanitisha mimi, ati umenitoa kwa kazi, ati nitakosa umaarufu kwa hii jamii. Mimi ndio nilikuleta hapa. Ukatanganywa na Ichongo ati ulijilete. Si ujilete sasa? Si ujilete? I mobilized 4 million people from this mountain to make you president. I'll mobilize 8 million people from this community to send you home.
According to him. Now listen to the speech. Yes, you see, they are iterating that this election was a complete sham. And of course, even yesterday, when Wamuthende was sworn in at the time, we saw drama. In fact, one of the things that happened there is that one of the member of parliaments from DCP had to actually warn Wamuthende and tell him that you will lose in 2027.
Hivi kwa wale ambao wamechaguliwa kwa uchaguzi mdogo ambao uliopita, mimi nawakaribisha kwa roho mzuri, lakini ni vizuri kusema ukweli. Mheshimiwa Spika, Mheshimiwa Wamuthende, usikilize ground, usidanganywe na wabunge hapa. Wabunge wanaweza kukudanganya na ujipate hutarudi kwa hii nyumba. Mheshimiwa Wamuthende, tunakupenda na tunakuheshimu kwa zile kura kidogo ambazo ulitushinda nazo, kura 400. Sio kura ya kujidai nayo, sio kura ya kujipigia kifua. Mheshimiwa Spika, lazima Wakenya waambiwe ukweli. Ni wakati wa kusikiza ground, ni wakati wa kutohonga watu, ni wakati wa kufanyia
And of course, it is true, because in 2027, William Ruto will not have time to, put state machinery behind Wamuthende. He won't campaign for Wamuthende because he himself will be campaigning for himself. So I think Karish will have his day come 2027. That's why you see he's not that worried, because he knows very well that Wamuthende will be in office for only 1 year. After 1 year, what will happen? Wamuthende will be, they'll face off, and Kenyans I know will be keen to know who will emerge the winner come 2027. because Mbeere North has become famous because of this by-election. So Kenyans will follow and see who will win actually in Mount Kenya come next election. I mean, in Mbeere North, because now Wamuthende is the member of parliament. Even though this matter has not been taken to court yet, as in the courts have not addressed this matter.
Huyu chairman wa election commission lazima aangaliwe vizuri sana. Akikubalishwa aendelee na hii tabia, 2027 hii nchi itakuwa inawaka moto. Hii nchi itakuwa inawaka moto. Mimi nasikia waliotoka pale katika ziwa Victoria wanasema samaki wanaoza kutoka kwenye kichwa. Kweli si kweli? Your Excellency, train your guns on this chairman of the election commission.
But now the sad part is that Wamuthende is already sworn in. So do you think the opposition will actually take their time and follow up this case? Yet they know that Wamuthende has been sworn in. And I believe that the opposition might give up on this case. They might say, okay, it has gone, because I don't think they will spend a lot of time fighting this story in court. But I know what they'll do. They will come together and they will find ways of stopping whatever happened in this by-election. I'm just saying an example. But even though Degonjiro, the lawyer, insisted that they will go to court and they will actually challenge the results, and they said they have credible evidence to stop the winning of Wamuthende or Wamutende's win, together with Dakwa's win from Malava. So the case is just mysterious. But I've been going through online, and what I've seen there is that the whole country seems to know the real winner of these by-elections. Some people say that this by-election was a complete sham and there was nothing, credible. It was just a selection exercise. In fact, there are even crazy allegations that the president actually called a commissioner in Mbeere North and told him that do whatever you do, but I want the winner to be Wamuthende. So these are just allegations because until we prove them. But as for now, we treat them as allegations. But the moment we prove them, we will know. But what I'm saying is that the opposition will not pursue this case much. They will let it go. But they will come together and consolidate the support. They'll come together and, look for ways of making Ruto a one-term president, because that has been their slogan. Now tell me, do you think the opposition will continue the case, or do you think they'll give up on the case? Thank you. If you love politics, then Dr. Politica is your cup of tea, the place for minds that think. If you are watching this from anywhere else, search the name, hit subscribe, and stay sharp with us. Thank you for making Dr. Politica your home for fearless political truth. Every view, every like, every share fuels the fire behind the hours of research, filming, and editing we pour into each episode. By showing up consistently, you don't just support a channel, you empower a voice. In a world ruled by headlines, spin, and power games, you remind us that real people still care about real facts. We are here to inform, inspire, and ignite critical thinking, not just for today, but for generations to come. You are not just a viewer, you are the reason this platform exists.
News.